Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. Today it's Messy Monday and I've got my watercolour paints and I've got some of my cheap Hobbycraft acrylic paints. And what I want to have a play with today is to create these just some little bits of decorative ephemera. I think I must have seen this probably on Gail. As you know, I love watching Gail Augustinelli, but I think it was one of the Roxy's weekly challenges, and this is going back quite a way, last year, possibly even the year before, where she was just painting on top of book pages. These ones are the white. I've got some red the pinky ones there from a project I've been doing, and then she would stamp over the top of them, and I've torn that one out, put a bit of ink around it, and that's going to make a lovely little bit of a ephemera to stick onto a journaling card. Maybe if you've got a collage background, you pop this on with a little word, or layer it up with some lace, pop it on the top of a cluster, that kind of thing. So I want to do the bases today, in that I want to put some paint onto the book pages today, and then next Monday we'll be doing all the stamping, and then I'll probably do a Let's Craft where we actually use some of these and create some ephemera. So that's my plan for today, is to get messy with my paints and literally just put some colours over the paper. Now I've pulled out a variety of book pages here, these gorgeous yummy coloured ones from an old book, a slightly paler one but again a really old book. There's some really fragile ones there, there's some more modern whiter ones, but it's still got this lovely feel to it, almost like watercolour paper feel to it. Then I've got some other bits there. I've got some music page that I've pulled out that I thought we could try on some music. That would look really nice. Then these are from an old seed magazine, but it's like newspaper kind of paper. It's got a slightly greyish feel to it, and it's really thin and ever so nice. I often use these pages in a little junk journal, traveller's notebook style, but I thought it'd be nice to put some paint on here and then stamp over the top of those. And then I've got some dictionary page that's quite a well, it's not a modern dictionary, it's probably 15 years old dictionary, but it's fairly yellowy newish paper, white newish paper. So that's my selection of paper. As I said, I've got my watercolour paints and my acrylics, paintbrushes and some water, and we're just going to have a little play and see what we can create. Nice, slow and relaxed. It's not anything too stressful today, but yeah, this is the end result. So let's just check. Yeah, we're all still recording. So I'm going to start with the watercolour because I know that works, definitely works the best, and then we'll start experimenting after that. Got various different sized paintbrushes. I probably use this one the most. This is a house decorating one, but it's just such a lovely shape to it, and it just covers the page just really nicely. I don't know whether this one would, if we were just putting it on like this again. This one I think is a little bit too small for what we're doing today. And then I've got my fan brush because I didn't know whether it would be nice to do some spots on it to create a bit of dimension in the background. So they're the brushes, that's my paper, got some water. So let's start. So what colour should we go with first? I think I want to go with a nice yellow because I've got, thinking ahead for when we stamp, I've got some daffodil stamps. So I'm just thinking that this yellow, it's a vivid yellow, isn't it, would work really, really nicely. Do a bit of that on there, and just, I think I need a bit more water. Do it from here and just see what we get on here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get enough colour saturation. Not from the yellow, I want a stronger yellow than that. So let's pop a bit more down. These are just some cheap ones that I've had for quite some time. That's better, look, got a much stronger yellow colour. Okay, so that's that book page. I'll leave that to the side. Oh, to the side of me to dry. There we go. So let's try a slightly whiter one. We'll get some more paint. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I believe we're into February. Gosh, it's going quickly. Time is going quickly. The month of love. Love for everybody and everything is how I see it, not just for your dearly beloved. Oh, that's come up much better. Look at that. That's going to be nice on there. Okay, so that's worked. And it's, yeah, there's no technique to it or anything. It's just nice and simple. Swatching it on. Let's go with one of these that's really quite white. Again, we're going to need some more yellow. Ooh. Yeah, this is nice. Nice and easy. So I'm starting to think of the spring jobs that need to be done in the garden. This year hubby wants to probably spend the year, because obviously he works full time. He has to be my carer as well with my health issues. But we're hoping to get some of our back garden landscaped a bit better this year. We'd like to try and do that. I know I've got a lot more shrubs that need chopping back this year. My big magnolia, once that's flowered, is going to need a real big haircut, as well as our shrub, our hedge out the front. So it's still quite cold, I have to say. It's still quite cold, so it's not quite the time yet, but we're thinking about that kind of thing, ready for spring to get stuff done in the garden. So let's go with some of this with the green. I think I might have got a bit too much water on this one. We'll see. Well, maybe not. So yeah, just having a nice little play and a little fun. Yeah, I think that's going to be nice. This is in book, one of the writing pages from a butterfly book. It's got some lovely butterfly images in it on the page. So it's kind of like an identification book. Right, I think I want a little bit more green. I would prefer this to be a bit darker. I'll put a fair bit because I'm going to do another page as well. There we go. So So these are gonna, I'm looking forward to these, and I want to try one of these pages and see what we get. It felt like newspapery, like it would absorb it. Perhaps it just needs a moment to absorb in, and we're going to need some more paint, aren't we? Oops. So I'm really excited to get back into doing my slow stitching. I mentioned it in a Fabric Friday recently, that one of my lovely viewers, hello Elizabeth if you're watching, requested some slow stitching from me, and it's been so long since I've done anything like that. I thought, oh, I must get some practice in first. So that's what I've been doing, just like on a Sunday afternoon, or in the week of an evening, just doing some slow stitching, and oh, I'm absolutely loving it. It's really is fun, bringing back memories of when I used to do that kind of stuff years ago and at college and everything, and I had and was sewing. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this as my extra bit, just to mop up any bits like that. Okay, so I'm going to move to the acrylic paints now. I've got a different, this is just, looks like it's an old lid from somewhere, but I just thought it'd be perfect because I want some different colours. Now this one is cerise, and these are just very cheap. Well, they were £1. They've probably gone up with the price of everything's going up now, but they were cheap paint from Hobbycraft. I actually think it's in the kids section. So but for this kind of thing you don't need expensive glue, expensive paints at all. A bit more water in with this and see how we get. I've got a feeling this will cover things a lot better, but we will see. So I'm going to just move that to the side and bring in, oh, if I can pick it up, one of these lovely book pages. Yeah, I'm hoping this will cover it a bit more like the white paint that did. I think that's going to be lovely. Look at that. Okay. So let's go for one of the whiter ones again. I think I can probably put this on a bit thicker because it's a thicker paper. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm just going to use this up on here. It goes lovely on this colour paper. There we go. So let's move that out. I think I'm going to need to start putting bits behind me. I'm running out of space. Just check I'm still filming. Yeah, still filming. So yeah, this is just a lovely little prep work, playing with some messy colours, messy paints. So what colour do we want next? Let's just wipe that out. let's go with this one. This is a nice mint green. Give it a bit of a shake. Oops, oops, gosh, that's gonna curled up. I was about to fall off the onto the floor. Oh, that was close. Okay, let's see what this one covers up like. Oh, look at that. A lovely spring colour. Let's have a bit of the white music paper. I think this might be nice because then I can do some lovely flowers over the top and do some stamping. Okay, I'm going to need to put this one behind me as well. Right, let's grab some more paper. What do we want to do? Let's do one of these. It's small enough it should be able to use all of this up. There we go. This little tray cleans quite well. Okay, so let's go. We haven't used purple yet, have we? This should be a, what's it called, lilac. Oops. My brush is clean. Water. Okay, let's go with one of these little ones. Yeah, I think these are going to be great once they're done. Okay, let's go with one of these whiter ones. And I'm not, as you see, I'm not covering the whole page, just so that you get like a wash over it. I think these might be nice to use as tag bases as well, wouldn't they? Okay, put that one behind me. And then let's do another one of these bigger pages. See what we've got on the other side. Yeah, we'll go with this side. That's it, I think it's now starting to soak in. Okay, pop this behind me. do another piece of this and get this used up on here. Imagine some lovely butterflies stamped all over this and some flowers. I think it's going to be really, really good. So how are we doing for time? We're up to about 20 minutes. So I think I'll leave it here. Just a very short little video this week because it's pretty straightforward. And then that way, if you guys want to get ahead for next week and do a load more of these, I will come back next week once these are all dry. I will do a load more. I'll probably get all of these done during the course of today. So that I've got a nice big stash, and then I'll pull out all my stamps. We'll try different inks. I'm curious to see which ink looks best and try different coloured inks as well. So next week will be a bit more of a experimenting and probably a longer video, but you get the idea of just painting pages ready to then work on them after that. So this is the prep work ready for doing things like this. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this quick little video. I hope you will craft along with me and maybe join me next week when we do the next stage. So thanks for watching. Take care everyone. Bye.